Hi all, today we are going to discuss about air and air pollution. So we are all happy to always I tell you we are all happy to have this beautiful world God has given us. So let's discuss about this pollution. What is air pollution? It is the presence of substances which is harmful to humans and living beings. So we might not have experienced it directly, but indirectly we are all exposed to the pollution in the air. Um so let us discuss about different types and what are all the effects of the air pollution. Mm, so what are all different types of air pollution? Mainly the pollutants which is causing harmness. That is example ammonia, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrous oxides, methane and CFCs, and particulate matters and biological molecules. Might we might have heard about all the names. So these methane and CFCs which we get from our refrigerators. What are all the effects of air pollution? So this includes diseases, allergies, and even death. And for the most effects this causes to the environment, that is example like climate change, ozone depletion, acid rain. So both the process may create air pollution. So let us discuss on this. So see, we can see this image here. This is the first image, the polar bear. It is due to the climate change. So where we all know the glaciers are melting. This is definitely because of the air pollutants, and this is something like forest fire which happens naturally. So even this causes this is all the causes of air pollution. And we can see ozone depletion here. So what happens when the ozone is depleted due to the pollutant, the sun rays directly enters to the world, which is very harmful to human beings. That I think it is little bit controlled during the lockdown period. Then we might have heard about acid rain. This is nothing but this nitrous oxides and sulfur dioxide which mix with uh, clouds like water molecules, and uh, just comes out as acid rain like HNO3 and H2SO4. uh, this one causes more damage to the plants, example like killing of trees and all. So what is the sources? There are many sources as I told earlier. First thing, like in the industries, fossil fuel power plants, then in manufacturing facilities, and in the power plants like biomass, when we burn the biomass, and human made we call it as like motor vehicles, trains, and even in the agricultural practices also we pollute our air. Um, so whatever we generate at home like waste, we just directly go to the landfill. It just directly go to the landfill, even it is segregated or not segregated. The landfills in a particular area means it is a vast area which generally pollute the air. When the landfills are higher, the pollutants is really higher, where so in this image I'll show you some of the pictures like first one is like incinerators. So in the industries they used to like use for biomass burning, and second one is like landfills where so much of waste is dumped, and because of that the pollutants get escaped to air. And here even the agriculture practices also makes air pollution, and trains and locomotives, etc. So what are the natural sources? As I told earlier, just like agriculture practices, methane emission, and even in the radon gas from the earth crust, uh, wildfires, and even volcanic activity causes air pollution. Mm, so in this image, we can see there is a volcanic eruption and also there is a forest fire. So these are the things which occurs naturally. It causes more of air pollution, which we cannot control this. So both the natural and human both make air pollution. So let us discuss the statistics. So these are the air quality standards, like 0 to 50 it is good. So when it comes to 400 to 500 it is very severe. So we at least we have to maintain a moderate level in cities, just so that we can breathe the normal air. So what are all the standards? As I told earlier, so there is some more thing like low, moderate, high, and very high. At low, we can usually go for the outdoor activities, it's just general pollution. So when it comes to high and very high, we have to reduce or reschedule some activities, outdoor activities, and children and elderly should not go out in these cases. So we can see in India the air quality index. So we can see it is very high in the Delhi area. It is 153 air quality index, and followed by many cities. So Delhi has been facing many quality issues, which they have taken many measures also. So they have given some they have taken some measures, and they are trying to make sure in future the air pollution is controlled, like um, so they are giving like electric public transport, and all the private vehicle to be powered by electricity at least by 2023, which is a very big step the government is taking. And also renewable energy, which is a very high powerful source, which can be given to all the power plants, which it is most very much important. And also they are giving something called a happy seeder, which converts the residue into the fertilizers. Mm, so identification of air pollution in the public, and they are also launching some new programs, uh, just they creating awareness among public to come out of this air pollution, just to make sure how much they understand the air pollution. And also they are trying to reduce the carbon dioxide emissions almost by 2%. They have taken future into consideration, like at least uh, 2 degrees Celsius of CO2 emission they are trying to reduce. Mm, so we all need a clean air in this world, which we, as I told earlier, air pollution, which we may not know it properly, we might not have experienced, but uh, when we, it is very dangerous to health. And as I told earlier, what are all the steps which could be taken by people? We should at least if uh, someone, like if you're buying a new car, you can go for electricity, uh, not even to petrol and diesel. Like small things, if we can change, even sorting of the waste and recycling, reducing and using renewable energy sources together, definitely we can control the air pollution, and it's our environment